Hey everybody, welcome back to Overland, Florida. Kevin here. We got Ron and his Tacoma, and we are out in Osceola County, and you could not ask for a more beautiful day. Today is Monday, everybody's at work or coming home from work, so nobody's out here on these trails or out on the roads driving through. We have this whole place to ourselves. I can't believe how beautiful it is out here. You can do a 360-degree turn and you can't see rooftops, you can't see buildings, you can't hear trucks on roads. There's nothing out here, and there's a lot of pretty flowers. So we found a little trail off the main road we were just on, and we're hoping it goes over through this oak hammock over here, but we've already passed a few baby alligators. Haven't seen anything large or anything crazy, but just a couple 3-footers or less. We keep stopping because it's so beautiful out here. It's not every day you get to drive through a prairie. For there not being any trees out here, there are an awful lot of birds. Songbirds too. You can hear them chirping and singing away. I don't know if they're like scrub jays. I don't know if you can hear them on the camera because it's pretty windy, but other than birds and some baby alligators, we haven't really seen too much. No deer jumping out in front of us, no hogs. But like I said, we're trying to go, hopefully we can get to like these oak hammocks over here, see what's in those. I'm trying to record the sound of these birds if you guys can hear them on the GoPro. But there are hundreds of birds out here. So we're out here looking for side trails, and we came across this, and don't do this. I don't know who did this, but this is actually the Florida Trail. This is a hiking trail that goes the whole length of Florida, and it's marked with the orange blaze, orange blaze, and some people decided they're going to start driving on the Florida Trail. Don't be those people. So Ron's famous last words before he crossed this was, "My hubs are unlocked." So right now we're just cruising along the edge of this oak hammock. Ron and I are so impressed with this out here. Besides it just being beautiful, this is the only piece of trash we found this whole entire trail. And we're trying to keep it clean. Like, usually you come out of these areas and the people just dump old couches and all kinds of stuff, old broken car parts and bottles and cans and stuff, but it's beautiful. It's well kept. I don't know, I'm guessing it's state, but hunters come out here and they just keep it clean. It's really impressive. So if you guys end up coming out here, just do your part if you see something on the ground. Ocala is unfortunately like a lost cause. You could be out there all weekend picking up trash and go out there the next weekend and it's all right back where it was. So we found a little side trail. We're hoping this goes out to the hammock. Oh, there's a sign up here, so it's probably gonna say road closed. So it's about 5:50 in the afternoon. We're just taking a little break. We found some shade, and we're waiting on Josh. He's gonna play catch up. He's actually out here. He got to the trail, and he's probably about maybe 10 minutes or so away. We're just waiting for him to call us on the radio and let us know he's close. And we're gonna get back on this trail and cruise around. Probably get to a campsite and make camp probably after dark. So we seem to be pretty good at setting up camp and stuff in the dark. So other than that, remember to chair this time. And the propane, which we probably aren't even going to use the propane, but I got it just in case. Ron's got a special meal he's gonna prepare for us tonight that he's never prepared. I've never seen it prepared while camping, especially in a Dutch oven, so more details on that later. But right now, we're just enjoying the peace and quiet and all these birds. So right now, we're kind of on a wild goose chase. Josh is out here, and his radio died, so we can't reach him on the radio. Like I said, we've never been out here. I came out here once on a supermoto bike about 10 years ago, but I didn't really go much further than the entrance. So we're hoping this road just makes a big loop and we'll just run into Josh. We've run into 2 hunters. They seem pretty friendly. So the hunters became the hunted. Josh snuck up on us. Ooh, how's the Yoda running?
It's running great.
Here's the boat captain right here.
She floats.
Yeah, she floats. So we got first, second, and third generation out here today. We have Ron and Josh leading us off into the sunset. So we don't know where any of these roads really lead, and we did it on purpose. We didn't bring any maps or anything. We're just out exploring, having fun. All 3 of us are night shifters, so we're in no hurry to go find camp and set up for the night. So hopefully by, I don't know, 8:30, we find a place to camp and set up, and then Ron can work his magic. Hopefully this trail goes towards the farmers fields, and if we can get on the border of the property line, I think this trail borders their property and we can go all the way out to the main road. Go ahead and use crawl control.
I'm trying to do it in 2-wheel drive.
I can tell. Everybody can tell. Everybody can smell it now too. So we got to the end of this trail where the farmers' fields are, and of course there was a sign that said trail closed, road closed. So now we got to turn around and backtrack through the entire prairie. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to get back to camp, but like I said, we're not in any big hurry, so this will probably be the last video of the trail riding unless something interesting happens. Other than that, we will see you guys at camp.
All right, so we're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. I've cooked whole chickens before, but I've never done them in a Dutch oven on the fire. So we've got our whole chicken here. We're gonna go ahead and pack it full of butter, keep it juicy, cover it in Everglades seasoning and some Italian seasoning. We're gonna let it pre-cook for a little bit, and then we're gonna add some potatoes, and we're gonna add some carrots. I don't wanna do it right away because I don't want the potatoes and the carrots to overcook. Other side. Alrighty, so now we're going to relocate the carcass into the oven. We got a little extra butter in there, and we're going to throw it on to cook. Alright, so in our last video, I picked up these little biscuit packs. They were like $1 at Publix, and you just add half a cup of water, mix it up, drop them in the pan, and last time they turned out amazing. Alright, so cooking tip is when you're kneading out biscuits, if you add just a little bit of oil into your hands, the biscuit dough doesn't stick to your hands. So let's see how it does. So we just reach in, grab some biscuits, mix it around into our hands, knead them up into little balls, and toss them in. As you can tell, my hands are not that covered in biscuit dough, and we're not wasting dough. Alright, so we have the drop biscuits ready to go. We've got them prepped. They take about 30 minutes to cook, so when there's about 30 minutes left on the chicken, we'll go ahead and throw this on the fire as well.
So this is pretty much the setup right now. We got Josh's truck, my truck, Ron's truck, and the trailer. Then over here in the grass we have the charcoal out with the Dutch ovens. But I'm parked on kind of a hill, so the tailgate and the table are kind of like off-center cattywampus, so not really much use out of that tonight. But Ron's truck is pretty level, so we're using that as the kitchen.
Smoke is in my eyes. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and cover that back up and set it back on the coals.
So we're checking on the chicken. Oh, look at that. Smells like chicken, carrots, potatoes to me.
We're gonna give it a quick stir.
It smells so good.
Alright, so we're going to open this up, take a look at it, give it a quick stir, and see how it's coming along. Everything seems to be boiling quite nicely.
Potatoes look great. Yeah, see if you can chop one of those potatoes in half and see how well it's going.
Oh, they're still a little hard.
Yeah.
But as you can tell, it's coming along nicely. Probably another 20 or 30 minutes. Look at that chicken. It's about cooked all the way through. Alright, so we're going to take a look here and see how the biscuits are coming along. And they still need quite a bit more cooking.
Good old flip.
But we're going to give them a quick flip. Alright, so now we're going to cook up some asparagus. We put some butter, some Everglades in there. This is some leftover asparagus that we had from last week. We had it in the fridge, so we figured we'd just fry it up for tonight.
So the biscuits are done. The Dutch oven's on the back of the truck. Asparagus is smelling delicious. And we're just waiting on the vegetables to cook with the chicken. But in the meantime, we're going to pull these biscuits off and we're going to start on a pie.
Our chicken is absolutely just fall off the bone. Our potatoes, perfectly cooked. So are the carrots. And we're about ready to start eating.
The only problem is this asparagus is so delicious. We've been snacking on it the whole time, so there's not much left. Look at that right there. Ron did an amazing job. We got the asparagus, we got the carrots, potatoes, chicken, and a nice biscuit. That's what I call eating great while camping out here. So we got the high lift jack out, It is just after midnight. We're waiting on the pie to cook, and it's the perfect time to do a trail fix. So what do you think's broken, Ron?
Well, out on the trail, all of a sudden I heard like a weird clunking noise, and there's like a rattle in my rear brake drum.
So this happened on the trail and not like 3 months ago?
No, it happened on the trail.
The trail 3 months ago.
I think this happened about 2 years ago when I bought the truck.
Just not getting around to stuff, you know, there's no time like the present. And it's time to take a break from the truck and check on this pie. Oh yeah, it's raised in the middle, nice and golden. I'm gonna say it's done. So there's the pie. Gotta let it cool in the tailgate for a little while because it's probably like 500 degrees. It's like molten lava. Hey everybody, it's about 8:30 this foggy morning. If you hear that noise in the background, it's an airboat. We happened to camp next to a boat ramp last night. We had a really good time in the prairie yesterday, and Ron cooked an excellent meal last night. He might try that again for the potluck dinner coming up in December. It's December 7th, it's a Saturday. We opted not to cook breakfast this morning. We're both gonna head out early. We literally camp just about every single day that we're off. So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna try and install my new suspension today. And if I can do my suspensions today, that means Friday. Let's see, we're off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, I'm gonna try and do my rims and tires. I just wanna say thank you to everybody that follows along on our adventures. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Means a lot to me. And because of that, we are going to upload a video every Sunday at like 8:15 in the morning from now until mid-March. That being said, we're going camping again in 3 days, which is Friday. We just don't know where yet.